Today's cold weather did not stop some first responders from taking a dive. Divers brushed up on underwater rescues, some diving under the ice for the first time. News 10's John Swanson shows us how the cold only compounds an already difficult job.
21 degrees, wind chills in the single digits. And yet these first responders are ready to answer the call.
Every day I go to work, there's a chance that somebody somewhere will get called out on that's fallen through the ice.
Max Winchell is an Indiana conservation officer who's also a diver trained in water rescue. He says up and down temperatures make ice around here unsafe. This is why once a year area divers and rope rescue teams train on the ice. Winchell says it's important to train in the cold.
Our equipment freezes up like everything else. Latex breaks, the neck seals and wrist seals. Things don't work, regulators break.
I fell!
In one scenario, a victim has fallen through the ice but manages to stay above the surface. This allows members of the Sugar Creek Rope Rescue Team to respond.
Sir, this is going to tighten down on you.
And pull the man to safety. Divers also train for the worst case scenario, a person underwater. Watch as these cameras take you below the ice, giving you the chance to see what rescue divers see. Notice the bubbles from their air packs bouncing off the bottom surface of the ice. Divers tell us the ice makes their world containing, like a firefighter inside a house. It makes the search for the victim that much more difficult.
I just found the victim.
Finally, the search is over, but now the real work for these divers begins.
I'm going to go ahead and get a hold of him. I'm going to go ahead and come up. All right, just take your time.
Not only are divers carrying 50 to 60 pounds worth of gear, they must now muscle up a 200-plus pound waterlogged victim to the surface. It's a daunting task requiring teamwork to bring the victim to safety. You may ask yourself, in these frigid conditions, how long can a person stay in these waters?
People have up to an hour and a half if they've been under the ice to have a full recovery.
Still, it's best not to tempt fate, as Winchell offers this advice to those who live or play near ice.
Watch out for your neighbors, watch out for your neighbors' kids. If you see them out on the ice, get them off of there.
Or else find yourself in the precarious and frigid position, underwater, under ice. In Terre Haute with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, I'm John Swanson, News 10.
Good story. Divers come from a pool of conservation officers from all over the valley. They do water rescue training once a month.